Hello. We're going to have a quick look at double exposure inside Photoshop. There are lots and lots of ways of doing this. What I'm going to show you is a relatively quite straightforward way of doing it. Okay. So first things first, on my layers I've got the two images that I wish to bring together. Okay, just stacked in there, and underneath them I've got a background layer which is just filled with white paint. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I want to get rid of this background information here. So we'll just call that figure, and background, we'll call that figure 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just very quickly put on a layer mask, choose a brush, make sure the brush is black. I'm going to put the opacity up to 100%. I normally have the flow somewhere around there, and basically I'm just going to paint out this background. Just turn off figure 2 so that you can see a little bit more clearly how I'm getting rid of this background. Decrease the size of this brush simply on the keyboard using the square brackets, just to get in real fast and to let it decrease like so. A bit of background music. It's a must. Okay, that'll do for now. And making sure that I've clicked on this little icon, the image icon within the layer, I'm just going to apply an adjustment, and I'm going to use the black and white adjustment. I'm going to change that to high contrast blue filter, and then I'm also going to add another adjustment to that, and this time around it's the levels adjustment, and I'm going to bring this slider right in like so. I've also just dropped it down. I've moved it in the layers palette so it's up there. I've just moved it down like so. Okay, that'll do for time being. This is not science, it's just me experimenting. Okay, and I'm going to turn on figure 2, so turn the eye on. I'm going to change for figure 1 layer, I'm just going to change the blend to overlay. So I've got the two layers blended together. On figure 2 I'm going to add another layer mask, and I'm just going to get rid of any bits that I don't want around the sides. Nice and easy. I've got to say I do like the method of working with masks, because of course you can just reverse the process if you get something wrong. For example, should I be daft enough to do that, if I flick that the colour palette over from black to white, I can paint it back in. Such a nice way of working. Allows you a little bit of a lot of flexibility. Okay, so I'm bringing the two layers together now. Of course I can move the images in relation to each other until they're sitting in a way that I feel works. I think that's probably okay like so. Kind of like that together. Okie doke, that'll do for the time being, and alright, so Over the top, I'm going to put another blank layer. This one I'm just going to fill with a colour. Get the paint bucket. Change the blend mode. I'm using colour burn, and I'm going to knock the well, I could use colour burn and knock the opacity way down, just to give it a little bit of tone back into the image. Or I could just use overlay, which gives a nice kind of wash in the first place. I think I'll go with colour burn. It's a nice tone. Okay, so fair enough. What else? I'm going to do a quick crop. I like to use the 5:4. I'm just going to position that roughly in the middle. That'll do. Hit return. And the background layer, I just need to put a little bit of white paint in there to cover that edge that's been exposed. Okay, that'll do for now. And I'm just going to select those two layers. Oh, excuse me. Deselect that. Select those two layers simultaneously, just holding the shift key while I click them, and I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, like that. Okay, that'll do for now. What else? Well, for now that'll do. I mean, we could change this background colour into another colour and introduce all manner of things, but the main thing is we've just got a couple adjustment layers, a couple masks. Use of the blend tools, the overlay tool, relatively straightforward way of bringing two images together, I would say. What if I just throw a little mask on there and put a gradient on it? That's kind of nice. Okay, I'll stop there, so just save that out. I'll save as BW2. Okay. Okay. Let's have a go with some images of your own choice and see how you get on. Alright. Thanks now.